Hello, and welcome to another episode of Fiction, presented by Colorful Selection. It was a cold and stormy night when I found myself stranded in an unfamiliar part of the city. The streets were empty, and I had lost my way while attempting to navigate the labyrinthine alleys. Desperate for shelter from the relentless rain, I stumbled upon an old, seemingly abandoned subway station. The sign above the entrance was worn and weathered, barely legible: Westbrook Station. The station was decrepit and desolate, its walls covered in grime and the floor slick with water. The dim flickering of the overhead lights did little to dispel the darkness that enveloped the platform. As I ventured further into the station, I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease, as though I had stumbled upon a place that was never meant to be found. I could hear the distant rumble of thunder as I waited for a train that I was unsure would ever come. Time seemed to stand still in the forgotten station, and the eerie silence was punctuated only by the sound of dripping water. It was then that I heard a faint, distant melody, the haunting tune of a music box. The sound drew me further into the station, and I followed it, my curiosity piqued. The music led me to an old wooden door, its paint peeling and cracked. As I pushed the door open, I was met with the sight of a small room filled with antique dolls and toys, their glass eyes staring blankly into the darkness. The music box sat on a dusty shelf, its melody filling the room with an otherworldly presence. I reached out to touch the music box, and as my fingers grazed the cold metal, I felt a sudden wave of dizziness. My vision blurred, and I stumbled backward, my surroundings shifting and changing before my eyes. The room vanished, replaced by a busy, bustling subway station filled with people. The colors were vibrant, the air alive with the sounds of laughter and conversation. But as I looked around, I realized that something was off. The people were dressed in clothing from a bygone era, and their faces bore expressions of sadness and despair. They seemed to be trapped, their spirits bound to the station, unable to escape. The music box continued to play, its tune echoing through the air, taunting me with its haunting melody. I knew then that I had to break the curse, to free the souls trapped within the station. With a surge of determination, I grabbed the music box and threw it to the ground, shattering it into 1,000 pieces. The melody ceased, and the station began to fade, the colors draining away as the people disappeared one by one. As the last remnants of the station vanished, I found myself standing once more in the cold, dark alley from which I had come. The rain had stopped, and the moon shone brightly overhead, casting its pale light onto the deserted streets. I knew that I had freed the spirits of Westbrook Station, and that they could now find peace in the afterlife. But the haunting melody of the music box would forever linger in my mind, a constant reminder of the night I wandered into the forgotten station. This story is called The Forgotten Station, posted by Key Relationship 801 on Reddit. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this story. It was a little bit different, but I still found it intriguing. Look forward to more episodes to come. And remember, stay spooky.